Hi, this is the Giggle Box. As you may know, in a couple of days, come September 1st, Lego is releasing the Lego Disney Princess Castle that's based off of the Cinderella's castle in Disneyland. And in our excitement, we wanted to build some princess stuff. Well, she's going to build some princess stuff. I'm going to build this cool Star Wars ship right here because I love Star Wars. And also, I think it's actually the end of September is when they're going to be releasing the Rogue One sets for the Rogue One movie that's coming out in December. So I'm pretty excited for that. Are you guys excited for those sets coming out? Are you excited for Cinderella's Castle or Rogue One? You know, which are you more excited for? Comment below. Let us know. I'm kind of debating myself. I don't know if I'm going to go with Cinderella's Castle or if I want to wait and get the Rogue One sets. I'm not quite sure yet. But leave in the comments below. Let us know what you guys are most excited for. And I know maybe some of you already have the Cinderella Castle. It was released on the 17th of August to VIP members, and it sold out pretty quickly. At our Lego store, I believe they had like, I think, a dozen of them, and they were all gone in 8 minutes. Crazy.
In just 8 minutes?
Yeah, because my friend John, he called there and they told him that as soon as the doors opened to the store at 10 a.m., the people rushed in there, grabbed them all off the shelves, and it took like 8 minutes and they were all gone. So, yeah.
Wow.
So, it's a popular set. That's why I'm wondering, I don't know if I will be able to get it immediately because it's so popular, but we'll see. And like I said, I don't know if that's the one I'm going to go with or not. I might choose to wait it out until Rogue One is released. So, anyway, let us know in the comments below which sets you're most excited for, and let's get to building these.
Here's Cinderella's skirt. Here's the top of her body. And then here's her head. And then here's her hair, and it's like the rubber kind of piece. And then there's Cinderella.
Cute.
Hello.
All right, I'm going to open mine. We don't need a knife for this one. We've got the easy tab. All right. Sweet. This is tiny with a tiny little booklet. All right, let's get to building this. All right. I got this one tiny bag. Make sure there's no pieces caught in plastic. And then this tiny, tiny bag with all the tiny little pieces in there. Its head, its torso, legs, and there's a helmet. Oh yes, the cool helmet. I love the TIE Fighter pilots. Just the way they look, their helmets, they're all black, sinister looking. Very cool. Legs, torso, head, helmet. look at me. I'm scary.
With his girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Hey, baby, how's it going? Okay. TIE fighter pilot and his date. The princess. Oh, no, there's Prince Charming in there, huh?
Yep. Her ex-boyfriend.
Now. Let's get to building here. I got 3 2x3, 2x4 going together. Oh, we also have some leftover Swedish fish. Swedish fish? Swedish. Why is that so hard to say?
Because they both end in she.
My son and I had some Swedish fish Oreos the other day. If you want to know what those are like, watch my previous video. Let's see. Black piece. Uh-oh. Lego forgot to put in a black piece. Oh, never mind.
Lego never
It's
forgets.
not. That's true. They never forget. It's not black. It's just very, very dark gray. So this is coming right along.
She's got her magical wand garden.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice garden. Really sweet. I like pumpkins. How about you go make me some pumpkin pie?
No, you freaking freeloader. She's got fancy decorative pieces.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool. That's really cool when they have the pieces printed like that instead of using stickers.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, that's only my opinion. Some people may love the stickers. Sometimes I can see the stickers being a good idea, and other times I just wish that it was just printed. You know, like those. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I've had sets in the past that have really cool pieces in them, and you have to apply stickers, but the piece is so cool, I don't want to put the sticker on because I'm thinking, hey, I might be able to use this for something else later on, and I leave the sticker off. Then it's kind of cool to have stickers, because then you don't have to turn that piece into whatever it's supposed to be, a control panel or a suitcase or a letter or something, and you can use it for something else. But in this case, you know, those pieces have that printed on them, which now is really cool, but if I were to build something later on, like a starship, using that, it's going to have swirls and parsley on it. Or whatever. What do you call that? Argyle? What do you call those little swirly things? Don't they have a name? I don't know.
Swirls?
Swirls? I thought there was some kind of decorative term. If there is, comment below. Decorative term is called this.
Her carriage has a little heart on it.
Oh, I like that piece.
It's like the gem pieces.
But cooler.
She's got a treasure chest in the back of the carriage that holds her lipstick and her hairbrush.
Well, yeah. It's like having a purse.
A giant chest?
Well, this is back in princess time, you know? They didn't have purses. They had treasure chests.
They didn't have lipstick either.
It's like when you watch Spaceballs, and she has her royal luggage, and they have to travel through the desert. All right, princess.
The giant hair
I
dryer.
want you to only take what you absolutely need. What you need to survive. And then they carry the chest along, and he's getting tired. He's like, why is this so heavy? And he opens it up. Giant hair dryer. What you need to survive. I need that to survive. Very nice. I like those wheels.
They do like a little spinny thing.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty cool set. For being such a little set, you know, one of these junior easy to build sets, that's still pretty cool.
Mm.
Very simple, but cool nonetheless.
Just sit right there.
And then this dude, he pulls it. Now that's a real man right there. This is how you set this up. He's like, I'm sorry. I told you to make that pumpkin pie for me. That's right. You politely ask your girlfriend or wife, could you please make me a pumpkin pie? Or you just go make it yourself. Now, look at him. Well, his legs are a little short. So he's like, I will take you where you need to go. Thank you.
Now the horse is like, what am I here for?
Get lost, horse. What are you doing?
The horse has got to go there.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna...
What is her future boyfriend?
He's gonna stand on the back like one of those people that opens the doors.
Oh, okay. Like the... What do you call it? What's his word for that?
Don't know.
Henchman?
Bag 2. There we go. A prince.
This is a dude in Spaceballs. Captain Yanni. What's his name? Sir sleeps a lot. What's his name?
Which guy?
The tired dude. Prince Valium. This is Prince Valium. Get lost, Prince Valium. Woo! I'm Lone Star. I'm a certified prince. You're an errand boy. Let's get out of here. Whee! If you haven't seen Spaceballs, you should watch it. You'll get all these references.
But he's got her shoe.
Oh, it comes like with a printed piece?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I kind of wish they had an actual Lego shoe. But still, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could have made... I wonder why they didn't just make a tiny little glass slipper. I think that would have been better than this, but either way, still a cool piece to have.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
A doghouse.
The doghouse?
Mm-hmm.
Is that where the prince lives?
Yeah, he lives in the doghouse.
No, I'm not making you a pumpkin pie. You're in the doghouse now. What? What? But I have your shoe. Go clean it.
Go clean it. Wow, she's ruthless.
She's like one of the evil stepsisters. Cinderella. That's what they need to make. Have they made a set like that?
Stepsisters one?
Well, they've got all these Cinderella sets, but do they have a set that actually tells her story of how she had the evil stepmother and the 3 evil stepsisters?
I don't know. I would assume so.
Have they made a set like that? I don't know. Comment below. Have they? I can't recall.
Got a cool window.
I do like that.
I like the roses.
Yeah, that's a really nice little print job on that piece right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the C on the top and the shield for Cinderella. Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Look, they made a clock too.
Oh, cool. It's like, what, like 8 minutes before midnight?
Mm-hmm.
Tick tock, tick tock. Uh-oh, the stagecoach. Stagecoach. The carriage. The princess's carriage is going to turn into a pumpkin.
In the second Cinderella,
Cinderella 2,
yeah.
The Return.
Mm-hmm. The Return. In the second one, she's in the carriage and is starting to turn back into a pumpkin.
The second, what are you talking about, the second one?
There's a Cinderella 2.
A Disney Cinderella 2?
Mm-hmm.
Like animation or...
Yeah, it's animated. It's the same artwork, and in that movie, the godmother, or no, not the godmother, the stepmother goes back in time and changes what happened. So instead of Cinderella...
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Have you seen this? I've never even heard of this.
She goes back in time and changes everything. So on the way there, when she is in the carriage, they got the godmother's wand, so they change it back into a pumpkin while she's still in it, and it starts to shrink and stuff.
What's the point of Cinderella 2? Because in the end of the first one, she ends up finding the prince, they get married, they live happily ever after. Yeah. Happily ever after means you don't need a sequel. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, but it wasn't happily...
They live happily ever after.
It wasn't happily ever after for the stepsisters and the stepmother.
So this is about them?
Yeah. They stole the godmother's wand, went back in time, and made it so he fell in love with one of the stepsisters.
Oh boy, going back in time. Isn't that, yeah, I gotta get back in time. Isn't that how we modify movies nowadays? You know what? You shoot a really awful X-Men. The best way to fix it, we're gonna go back in time, make it so the third movie never existed. So now she's gonna go back in time, and
she makes the prince fall in love with one of the stepsisters. But then Cinderella knows that it's not supposed to be like that. So she tries to go find him.
How does she know it's not supposed to be like that? If you're not actually the one traveling through time, all the other people are just living in that time period, and they don't know any better. Only the person that's actually traveling knows that things are changing. So how would she know?
Well, because she was there when they were... Because the stepmother, both the stepsisters, were going back in time, and she was there, I think, while they were going back. So she was
there with them?
Yeah, but they didn't know.
So they all like jumped in the DeLorean and she was hiding in the trunk. And they go back in time. She's like, I know what's going on. I'm actually here. You're trying to change my marriage with Prince Valium. I'm not going to have that be. I'm not going to let this happen. I'll show you. I'm going to go back into the other time and get Wolverine. And he's going to come help me. Have any of the viewers seen Cinderella 2? Is it good? Is it worth watching? It was one of those straight to DVD. Did this come out in the movie theater?
I don't know. But in the end, the stepsister that was supposed to be married to the prince ends up turning good. And she's like, no, this is Cinderella's life. So then she makes everything go back to the way it was.
And the stepsisters are cool with that?
No, just the one is. But then the second one doesn't like it, and the stepmother doesn't like it. So...
Okay, maybe there's some viewers out there who haven't seen Cinderella 2. I should have announced this. There's going to be spoilers to this movie. If you haven't seen Cinderella 2 and want to see it desperately, pretty much stop watching now and come back later. So, now tell me, the three stepsisters and the stepmother, they all go back in time while the princess is hiding in the trunk of the DeLorean. And they arrive, and then all of a sudden the one stepsister has a conscience about it, and she's like, no, we shouldn't be doing this.
Well, they all go back in time, and then Cinderella finds out, and then the one stepsister, while she's like going out with the prince or whatever, she's like, I don't feel comfortable doing this because Cinderella is supposed to be married to him. So then in the end, right before they get married, she does this huge thing where she's like, no, it's not right. We're not supposed to be doing this. And then they have this big hoopla, and then they go back in the present, and everything's back to
normal. So after they've altered the past, they go back into the present?
No, they set
Because in this case, shouldn't they have to go back even further in time to stop the sisters from originally doing that? Time travel. It's, it's a crazy little thing. You got to be careful how you make these stories.
They're not talking about the logical part of it. They're just saying, hey, let's go back in time and do this. They're not
can't
thinking...
just like mess with time and not expect the consequences. If you do something, that's altered time now. If you want to fix that problem, you've got to go back even further and stop yourself from even going back in time.
This is a Disney movie. This is not...
I don't care. The laws of time apply to everything. Princesses, Marty McFly, Bill and Ted, they all apply the same. You mess with time, you've got to go back and fix it even further.
Well, they weren't scientists. They were just stupid people that went back in time.
So they were pretty much selfish princesses who only... Well, wait. How... I'm really confused now. The 3 stepsisters all wanted to have...
No, there's only 2. There's 2 stepsisters. And
no, there's 3 stepsisters in the... Are there not 3 stepsisters?
There's 2. And then there's a stepmother, and then there's Cinderella.
I thought there were 3. Maybe the 3rd one was locked away and they just didn't talk about her. That's in Cinderella 3. The long-lost stepsister. It's like Man in the Iron Mask. She's down in the cave, locked up somewhere, and then all of a sudden she's going to emerge for her revenge.
Revenge.
Okay, so there's 2 stepsisters. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 3 characters altogether, because there's 2 stepsisters and the evil stepmother.
Yeah.
And they all go back in time because one of the stepsisters wants to marry the prince.
No, because the stepmother, after Cinderella married the prince...
I'm sorry, we're getting like completely off track here. Just bear with us as we discuss this. In the original timeline, just like Doc Brown would do. The original timeline, they get married. Mm-hmm. Evil stepsisters are mad. They hijack the DeLorean, travel back in time.
With Cinderella in the trunk.
With Cinderella in the trunk. And then they start a new timeline from the past where they seduce her soon-to-be prince to marry one of them. Then they keep going forward in that timeline, and she feels guilty and then tells Cinderella, okay, this is your guy. And then continue on from that timeline.
Yes. That's...
Oh boy. Okay. Well, so it seems to me like they didn't even have to go back in time at all because it turns out to be the way it was supposed to be.
It was a total waste.
Alright, well, there you have it. This turned into be a Lego build and a movie review video. Hope you enjoyed that. This is the special Microfighters TIE Fighter limited edition. You can either have the wings going like this, or like that, or like this, or like that, straight, or however you want to do it. This is a cool set. Okay, so here we've got the TIE Fighter. Let's make sure those wings are on tight. TIE Fighter pilot. He's going to jump in, take this baby for a spin. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Put the missiles in there. Oh yeah. Hey princess. What? Oh
no. Wait. Explain this logic to me. If she's doing a wheelie, why is the horse up here?
Because she's obviously controlling the car, and the horse is connected. So, I mean, the horse he's got nowhere to go. He's connected to the carriage. So, of course, he's going to launch in the air.
But these aren't supposed to be metal bars. They're supposed to be like ropes. So shouldn't he still be
then
on
Lego
the ground?
needs to design these as ropes. Right now, they're steel titanium bars that hold the horse in place. And she's got a steering wheel in here, because this is actually not a carriage, but an actual It's like an automobile. The horse is just there for show to make it look like she's royalty. But in reality, she's in control. You are not in control. Oh, yes, I am. This is overall a very cool set. I really like this. It's a set geared towards girls. It's got lots of nice pinks and baby blues. But nonetheless, very cool set. And I'm kind of digging it. It's got these cool little glass heart pieces. I really like that. And I like the horse. The horse is different. The minifigures, I don't know if you want to call these minifigures, but the figures are obviously, they're designed differently. Because this is more of a princess set. So they're not, you know, not like the traditional minifigure. He's rather short. I really like it, and it's an easy to build one. And even this, even though it's not easy to build, but it's still easy to build. This is the Microfighter TIE Fighter. Very cool set. Comes with missiles. Take this! Prince, whatever your name is. So, all around, very cool sets. I like them both. We got these sets because we're excited for the new sets that are coming, and the Princess Castle is already out. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, but you guys let me know in the comments below what you think. Is that princess set a set worth getting? Probably. I mean, I've seen pictures. It's awesome. It's like so tall or something. And it's got all these little hidden gems. Like hidden gems. I mean like hidden stories on the inside of other Disney movies, which is really cool. So I don't know. I might get it. I might not. I might wait for the Rogue One sets to come out for the new movie. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. What sets you'll be getting. What sets you are most excited for. And yeah, this has been the Giggle Box. If you liked it, like it. And we'll see you next time. Wait a second. Get back here. It's like flying by itself.